What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Gaia community server. And no, there's no meeting today. Actually, we probably should have a meeting soon. We've gone too long with no problems. We got to talk about something. Yeah, like it seems like we only called the meetings when there was a serious issue to discuss, but everything's working so smoothly right now that we haven't really had a need for a meeting, which is, I guess, a good thing or a bad thing, whichever way you want to look at it. Okay, but I'm not up here because we're having a meeting. I'm up here because I wanted to take an overview look of Rigel from the treetops. In fact, let's go. We could look out the window, but I think there's a better way to look at Rigel from these treetops here. There's like an opening and lovely little garden here. I love this tree. This tree is my favorite thing. I love it so much. Okay, maybe this is not the best view, but yeah, I wanted to, we're going to stay in Rigel today because I want to show you something. I don't know if I've showed you this before on camera, actually. I don't remember. I don't think I have. I feel like if I haven't, it's time to do it. So you let me know if I've showed you this before, but I want to head on over to the New Eden Embassy today. Yes, I've never showed you guys in there. I've kept it off camera mainly because I want people to actually go through it in order to see what's going on with New Eden. But yeah, you know, we've been open for over a year now, so I assume that most people have seen the New Eden thing. On the server right now, it's just me, Human, and Bahamut15. Thank you guys for playing today. Before we go into the embassy, though, I want to show you what the lobby's looking like. Let's check out this lobby. Oh, what's up, Finn? A lot of advertisements as usual. Let me show you what I started working on last episode, and this is what it looks like in the final version. I've put up some notifications. Come to New Eden and get a tarot reading. Want banners? PM your boy Finn and go get some. Human. New Eden City is open to visitors. Come on down. That's right, guys. We are open for business. And a couple of others have started their little place. I don't think anyone's really finished it like we have yet. Let's go check it out. This is Shiloh, in the traditional Shiloh in build style. Shiloh, you always came when no one else would come. Then we got Wildwood. I'm not sure if they're done. They looks like they might be done, but they haven't put any postings yet. No news coming out of Wildwood? Well, they started their thing, so that's good. Maybe we can get rid of these advertisements now. All right, anyway, let's head on over to the embassies. And let's take... Oh, look at the pig. Hey, pig. If I were you, I would get out of sight because, you know, not everyone here is a New Edenite. Some people would actually kill you for food. Some of them will kill you for fun. Okay, so if I were you, I would skedaddle. Yeah, go over there. Trust me on this. Trust me on this, buddy. You don't want to know what happened to Squeakers, okay? Oh, man, just thinking about Squeakers. Poor guy. All right, let's go to the embassies. Got another advertisement here. Sage Lane, if you start on your lobby, you don't need to put signs everywhere. Okay, New Eden, the embassy. Here it is. Can't really see it from here. You can't see too much. There's a lot of trees up in the way. That's all right. But there's a big sign that says New Eden. That's just... Maybe we can see it from here. Anyway, what it is two mountains, and you got to go on an adventure in order to see what New Eden holds. There's our beautiful flag. As you know, the purple represents connection to spirit, the green represents connection to heart, and the yellow represents the action that we put into the world, basically. And then the glowing light all around it is the light that shines in all of us in New Eden. Anyway, yes, those are the... That's the flag. So this is what visitors to the embassy will see. You know, we're about to step on New Eden soil. We're technically now in New Eden. Okay, this fence no longer works since this update. I've just noticed. It looks kind of cool, but okay. Anyway, so you're going to come in here. You're going to say, welcome to New Eden. New Eden is a utopia. We live together in peace and harmony with complete respect for nature's gifts. All right, that's kind of the main thing I want to hammer home to people. That's why I put it first, is that we respect nature here in New Eden. Nature is our God. We don't believe in gods, but you know what I mean. In New Eden, we respect all life. We respect nature and work together to create a love-filled society. That has, this law, this rule, this mission statement has continued for the entire duration of Gaia. I think all New Edenites get together in peace and harmony. Yes, we've had friction with other residents outside of New Eden, but that's because they're not New Edenites. They're not, they don't share these values that we share. But all of us in New Eden, we share these values, and we respect each other so far, and we've had zero problems, not a single one. There is only one law in New Eden. Ooh, what could the law be? A lot of you already know what the law is. But to those that are new, you'll have to come through here and you'll find out that the law is do no harm to others. That is the law. We've never had anyone in New Eden break that law as far as I know. And so, like I said, this was an experiment from the beginning. This includes people and animals. And the experiment's been a shining success. A shining success. It's worked so well. People, when given absolute freedom, make the right choices. Some of them. Residents are given one chance. After the second mistake, they will be kicked from the country for good. No one's ever made a mistake in New Eden as far as respecting others. So that's why I say the experiment has gone so well. In New Eden, we have love and compassion for life in all its forms. We work as one and treat each other with respect. That's right, with respect. Okay, so we come in here and ooh, we're in the second mountain. As you can see, this is very New Eden style. We got huge mushrooms all around. We got plants. We got animals living in here. It's a utopia, like I said, guys. A complete and utter utopia. So where do we go now? Well, we follow the purple brick road. All right, here's another sign. Joining New Eden requires you to do one thing. What could that be, I wonder? Wait a second, there's a hole in this bucket, and I don't have any stone. For now, we'll put the dirt here. Put it like that. No, like that. Hey, you comply. Like that. There we go. Okay. What did the sign say again? Joining New Eden requires you to do one thing. Let's go see what that is. You must prove that your heart is filled with love. Oh, how am I going to prove that? Well, I'll tell you. No, I won't. I'm going to let the embassy tell you. Now, this is a little bit of a parkour here, which is, those dang, what do you call them? You know what those are. What are those black guys called? Enderman. You must show that you are dedicated to the one rule. How do I show that I'm dedicated to the one rule is the question. And we're going to go up further and find out. Part of this is figuring out where to go. That's part of the challenge here. We got Squeakers number 28. Hey, Squeakers 28. In order to join, you must write a poem that shows your love for nature and your fellow man. Okay. Interesting, right? Now where do we go? We go here. No! Owie! Yikes. So yeah, so I can see if you're new to this play. Oh, Finn's here. Of course he's here. Following me around. Yeah, if you're a new citizen and you don't have feather falling, that could have been devastating. Oh man, I pressed A and it didn't register. Sometimes it happens, Sometimes it happens. But yeah, so you have to write a poem. And that's kind of the reason why New Eden residents, we have such a small population. It's because a lot of people see the word poem and they're like, nope, can't do that. Not going to do that. And it's perfect because those are people that don't really fit into this country. The people who are willing to be creative, willing to branch out, try something new, try something different. Even if you're not a poet, it doesn't mean you can't write a poem. Why can't I make that jump all of a sudden? Like, that's an easy jump. I mean, seriously. Honestly. Yeah, so even if you're not a poet, it doesn't matter. Anyone can write a poem. You just have to try. That's all. And, the people who try, I can tell that they're dedicated to this country, that they want to be a part of this country, and that they want... Come on. Now, see, now what's happening is I'm going too fast. You know that feeling when you, get frustrated with the parkour, so you start going too fast and you lose concentration. It doesn't help that I'm trying to talk while I'm doing this as well. So that doesn't help at all. And this is not particularly hard parkour, I don't think. I just think that it's... this cow's all up in my business, cow. Squeakers28, nice to see you again. Alright, let's do this. There we go. Okay. A lot of holes in this place. Alright, so then you come up here. Submit your poem at Beancrew49@gmail.com. Reach the top of the mountain to read New Eden's first poem, written by Beancrew49 as well as other citizens. Okay, so this is the end result. Look at this beautiful skyscraper. This is the end result. This is what you find if you make it to the top of Mount New Eden. You're going to find a poem. And this is my first poem. This is the poem I wrote to get into New Eden. And I called it Gaia's Gift. So if you'll give me a moment, I will read this poem to you. Okay? Atop a mountain, I drink of the sun. Feast through golden eyes. Feel vibrations rise. Water flows nearby. Drink from the fountain. Nectar on my face. Nature's sweet embrace. Warm wind blows, change space. My lungs drink it in. Through me spirit moves. At once mood improves. They do not approve and can't understand, for the city sleeps. Gaia softly weeps. Oh, it's a beautiful poem, don't you think? Right? Okay, I'm not going to tell you what it means. I'm going to leave that to you guys. I don't want to dissect this poem because there's a lot of meaning to this poem that, you know, it's not exactly there on the surface of it. You're going to have to dig a little bit deeper. So I don't really want to tell you. I mean, that's for you to figure out, okay? Now what I want to do is look at all the other poems submitted by people, and let's read some other poems. These are the poems that people wrote in order to get into New Eden. So let's take a look. This one is from Orion's Belt 04. In the beautiful fields, in the mountain lies a goddess. She made the holy waters, giant trees, and the rings of life. In these rings lies her people. Her voice seeps through the winds, guiding to friendship, happiness, hate, and anger. This goddess name is Gaia. Alright, thank you, Orion's Belt 04. That's a really good poem. You know, poems don't have to be in stanza forms. They can be in prose. You know, it doesn't matter. So, you know, don't get intimidated by the poem format. Here we got Sid007, who's changed his name to Raged British. And he says, the cool wind blows across my face. The breeze gives me the only trace of love from nature one man receive. For he is being deceived by other men as they backstab and leave. But nature is kind to Steve. The howls and the chirps and the squeaks, they present an everlasting sensation for weeks. For this is New Eden, and nature is our king, and I suck up the warm, moist air and begin to sing. Oh, that's nice. That's really cool. Finn, what are you doing here? Leave me alone. Jeez. What else we got here? Ooh, Vanilla B. Let's see what Vanilla B says. The grass is green. No one puts titles. Oh, so pristine. In New Eden, hoping to see my leader Bean. Digging dirt, mining stone. Need to get some resources to build my home. Adventuring near and far, dodging creepers and skeletons, trying to find shelter, when suddenly the sun starts to rise. I am worry-free now, so I stand under a tree, and then I see a great place to build. I get out my blocks and start to build. I finish my house, then I sit down and see how beautiful the world around me is. A tear of joy runs down my face because I get to live in this beautiful place. Alright, thank you, Vanilla B. Interesting. That's more of a Minecraft feeling to it, that poem. Definitely. Alright, now we're going to step into the world of Road 979. And he says, again, no title. I am a man forged by violence and anger. Uh-oh. Blinded by the hate. Exhausted by this way of life. Looking for true warmth. For wind that blows happiness and relaxation. Looking for a reason to love. Even though my love for nature is not much, it will grow, and I will nurture that love into the love New Eden deserves. Oh, I really like that poem. I mean, it was honest. He's like, Ro's a violent person. He's filled with hate and anger. But he's willing to allow the nature and the soothing, calming, nurturing feeling of New Eden to transform him. So that was a beautiful poem, I thought. I definitely thought that stood out. Here we go. Dragon's poem. Dragon Slayer. Nature. In it I feel alive. The place where spirits can revive. Beauty like no other. There will never be another. I wish to harm no life. I encourage all to put down their knife. So much to see. Everywhere you want to be. We have so much opportunity to help. But we destroy it to add to our wealth. Earth's one true gem. In it my love overflows. Despite all its man-made woes. Which in most cause mayhem. As it slowly disappears. And the world should be in tears. No one seems to care. That's why we are rare. Oh, good job, Dragon Slayer. Kind of showing the difference between Gaia or New Edenites and the rest of the world. So much hate and so much anger, so much violence. New Eden is like a sanctuary from all that nonsense. Alex the King has arrived. Thank you, Alex the King. I don't know who you are. Does he have privileges? What do I do? No, he's gone. Okay. All right. What is this one? This next poem is from Finno Human. It's got a title, The Beauty of Me. It's like a me, like a we me. Oh, Minecraft, the beauty of the landscapes that you give us to shape, induces us to construct our own dreams or will. But what is Minecraft but zeros and ones after all? Oh, Minecraft, the golden shine of the wheat fields that spread across till where the eye can't see. Fed us with your life, risen from the soil, all in one, all from one source. Oh, Minecraft, the way you represent, the life, the reason, the truth. Aren't we within this great landscape that we shape and it shapes us? Aren't we the choice makers, judges of ones and zeros sent by the one above us? We, the artist, the one who molds, fed with love, thanks to the freedom that is to us given. Oh, I say, oh, Minecraft, thank you. Your freedom is to me your love. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, English isn't even his first language, right? Good job, Finn. I really like that poem. Showing the Minecraft, his appreciation for Minecraft, as well as his love for nature and beauty and all those things. All right, the last poem here is from New Parker's FC. And he says, I love the sound of birds so early in the morn. I like the sound of puppies soon after they are born. I love the smell of flowers and the taste of honey from bees. I love the sound the wind makes when it's blowing through the trees. I love the way the sky looks on a bright and sunny day. And even when it's raining, I love the shades of gray. I love the smell of the ocean, the sound of waves upon the sand. I love the feel of seashells and how they look in my hand. And when the sun is gone, I love the moon that shines so bright. I love the sounds of crickets and other creatures of the night. So when I lay me down to sleep, I thank the Lord above me for all my love of nature and more, all the things I love. Oh my goodness, what a great poem. That one really flows and sounds very good when spoken. So good job, New Parkers FC. Good job to all the New Edenites. You guys really killed it. This is why we, like I said, guys, we have a small population in New Eden, and this is why, because we're taking only the most creative, the most love-filled people into this country, and that's why we don't have any problems, we don't have any griefing, we don't have any arguments in New Eden. We are the country that offers the most flexibility, the most independence, the most freedom to its members. There's only one law in New Eden, and that is do no harm. That is the only law. No one's ever broken that law. And you can see why. In order to get in this country, you have to prove. You got to prove that you would never break that law. And I think all those poems kind of show that all those guys have proven their dedication to this country. And I wouldn't trade in a single New Edenite for any other member of this server. No question. No question. So I want to thank you all, my fellow New Edenites. You guys are killing it in this game. I don't think I've sold anything. Let me just, we got a minute or two here. Let me go see if I've made any sales recently. And we will call this an episode. Yay, got a sale. Excellent. All right, guys. So that is the Gaia episode for today. I want to thank you for journeying with me on this trip to New Eden. We got poetic on it. That was very cool. So, yeah, that's going to be the episode for today. Put your comments in the comment section. What do you think about those poems? If you want to, say what you thought any of those poems meant to you, then be sure you can go ahead and put that in the comment section. We can start a discussion about those poems. Or if you hated them, let us know why. But that's going to be the episode for today. I want to thank you for watching us. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.